Hi there, Strand here. Today I'm going to be bringing you my Atlas strategy for the upcoming Scourge League in 3.16. The Atlas is getting some major changes as the number of regions is decreasing from 8 to 4, as well as the number of maps decreasing. This will mean it will be easier and faster to progress your Atlas. Now my goal for the upcoming Scourge League is to try and push to level 100 as fast as possible. So the strategy I have devised for this is to be running Haywork Hamlet pretty much exclusively. The reason I'm going to be running Haywork Hamlet is because the June mission nodes have been moved here. We have a test of loyalty, which makes your Immortal Syndicates increase by 2 ranks instead of 1 when you execute them. We also have Intelligence Gathering, which grants 10 intelligence for a random safe house whenever you run any map in Haywork Hamlet, which means you will be passively creating safe houses to run just by running Haywork Hamlet. The reason Betrayal content is so good to run for exp farming is simply because it gives a lot of exp compared to just running some regular maps. I ran some regular maps and safe houses and recorded how much exp I received in each map. Now this was run on a level 94 character in 3.15. In the left table you can see that in tier 14 to 16 maps we got approximately 2 million exp. In the middle table you can see how much exp I got from doing June missions in regular maps. The first entry, for example, is from killing 2 Immortal Syndicates in a map. As you can see, if you encounter several syndicates in a single map, the syndicates can actually give more exp than the rest of the map together. Finally, the third table shows how much exp I got from running safe houses. As you can see, we got approximately 10 million exp from running a single safe house, which is approximately 5 times more exp than running a single white map. So as you can see, it obviously provides a lot of exp. So to maximize the amount of experience we get, we want to run as many maps as possible, since for every map you run, you get 10 intelligence to a random safe house from the Intelligence Gathering Atlas passive, as well as a chance to get a June mission when killing a map boss. So to increase the amount of maps you have to run, you basically don't want to spend too much time in any map. So if you're able to increase your map sustain, you can run more maps but don't clear every map. A great way to increase your map sustain is to use the system where a map has 33% chance to drop a neighboring map. You can use this in conjunction with favorite map system. So what I'm going to do is to find 2 neighboring T16 and 15 maps and favorite both of them. This means when I complete a map boss in one of them, you have a high chance of getting a map drop from the other map. Now GGG released the information on which map has which natural tier, and from that we can see that Alleyways is a natural T15 map. Now I'm going to make the assumption that Acid Caverns, which is a natural T13 map, when Haywork Hamlet is socked with 4 Watchstones, I think Acid Caverns is going to be a T16 map. I don't see anything else that could be possible. Both of these have decent layouts and bosses that are quick to kill. Since you don't want any other T16 and 15 maps dropping, you're going to want to have Haywork Hamlet as the only zone with 4 Watchstones in. In every other zone, you only put 3 Watchstones in. The reason you have Watchstones in the other zones at all is that they increase the awakening level, and the awakening level actually increases the drop chance for neighboring map drops. Additionally, if you are struggling with map sustain, one thing you could consider doing, that I might be doing, is favoriting a T13, 12 and 11 map in any of the other zones, so Glenafcairn, Lyra Arthane or Valdo's Rest. This won't interfere with your map drops of tier 14, 15 and 16 that will all be in Haywork Hamlet. What I usually do is that I favorite a map with a very short path to the boss. Then you can just hop in, kill the boss, and then hopefully get a map drop or an Atlas mission. Some potential maps I might favorite is Haunted Mansion or Park, since both of these are fairly quick to complete, and they're both in Glenafcairn, which has a chance to drop Vermilion rings, which we will be wanting if we're going to push for level 100. Now additionally, you're going to want to have crafted Watchstones for the endgame grind. The best Watchstone for getting June missions is the Titanium Watchstone, which you can get this mod on, which increases your chance to get a June mission by up to 100%, as well as this mod, which increases the base chance to get an Atlas mission on map completion. Now, if you find any other Watchstone other than Titanium, or if you're early on and don't have a 6-link yet, I would recommend getting this suffix. Items found in areas have 0.5% chance to have the maximum number of sockets. This is going to get you a lot of 6 sockets that you can sell for 7 Orb of Jewelers each, and then convert to fusings. Now, rolling these Watchstones is going to cost a lot of Orb of Alterations, which is why I would advise you not to use alterations on anything else unless necessary. For example, you probably shouldn't be using alterations to roll jewels, but instead use something like Harvest Reforge. That's about it for my Atlas strategy. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below and I'll try to get to them before League start. I'm really looking forward to playing with the new Atlas, and it will be interesting now that we only have 4 Atlas regions instead of 8. And until the next one, have a good one.